Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching yet another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. Forget the top tier list, top 5, top 10, top 50, top 20, where our host brings you all his personal top favorites from every form of pop culture in top of the shenanigan charts. And here's the lad that will bring you all those top shenanigans, Eric M. Lima. Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer, sir. Well, hello there, everyone. Get it back. That. Welcome to another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans 1977, episode 2055. We're doing another episode of Top of the Shenanigan Charts, and the reason why I've not been pulling out my blackboard for this, my white eraser board, because I want to, because sometimes video quality is not that great, and because I'm using I'm using an app to put the videos together. So what I decided, I wrote them down here though. If you want the entire list plus the honorable mentions, I can do it in the description from here on in. So or if you want, I can reply to you comment wise about it if you can't hear it. So, but you'll get the general idea. Now, on the last episode, I talked about my personal favorite TV theme songs from live action. And an honorable mention I forgot to put is the Fall Guy. And then another one would be Walker Texas Ranger. I didn't know Chuck Norris can sing. If you tell Chuck Norris that he can't sing, you better prepare for your funeral. Just don't tell Chuck Norris he can't sing. I know there'll be a Chuck Norris joke in there somewhere. Could be something to do with Simon Cowell. I don't know. Anywho, so what I decided to do, here's what I have to, as my good buddy Romy 2184 says on both of sometimes. Here's what I have to offer. So now, like I said, the last list I made was personal favorite TV theme songs of all time. Mentioned a lot of honorable mentions, but however, I decided, I'm going to go to the animated side of things on this one. My personal favorite TV cartoon themes. Now, Land of the Lost is considered a kids show, but it was live action. Now, there are a few honorable mentions I can put on this list. Definitely the Banana Splits. Banana Splits technically is not a cartoon, but it is a kids show back in the 70s. Banana Splits. Banana Splits was one of them. Scooby Doo was another. I think it was the new Scooby Doo movies, their theme song. I thought that was pretty catchy. Let's see, what other honorable mentions I can pick out of a hat? Heathcliff. They had a pretty catchy theme song. And so did Beverly Hills Teens. That's like the late 80s, when everything's high tech and all that good stuff. They probably predicted the future or something like that. So those are some of my honorable mentions. So it is difficult. Goof Troop was another. Goof Troop had a pretty catchy theme song for cartoons. So that's another one. But however, picking out my personal top 10 favorite TV cartoon theme songs, another one, difficulty. And when I grew up in the 80s and 90s and all that, it gets more difficult because you have a plethora of ideas. What's running through your mind? What stands out, when it comes to cartoon theme songs? How catchy can they be? So here we go. I mentioned the honorable mentions. Now, here's my list of my personal top 10 favorite TV cartoon themes. Okay? Pay attention now. I'm going to repeat this once. Don't be making a list, you stupid idiot. I'm okay. I'll have a little bit of fun. I'll always have a lot of fun. Number 10, DuckTales. Everybody knows the theme song. Life is like a hurricane in here, Duckburg. Race cars, lasers, aeroplanes. It's a duck blur. Might solve a mystery, or rewrite history. DuckTales, woo! Da 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 da. I've always liked the original from the 80s. That's when they had Disney Afternoon. So that's number 10. I've always liked it. It's very catchy, and you can hear the whole song when you beat DuckTales for the Wii U. It was remastered by Capcom. They should have done that for the Nintendo Switch, for goodness sake. Put DuckTales in there, along with the other Disney games there they have. And we'll keep up with the Disney Afternoon theme. At number 9, Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. Sometimes some crimes go slipping through the cracks, but these two gumshoes, they're always picking up the slack. There's no case too big, no case too small. When you need help, just call Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. Chip and Dale when there's danger. And that's pretty catchy too. Another one of the 80s, man. All these theme songs can be catchy. So that's number 9. Number 8, we're going a little bit on the anime side here. Digimon Frontier, as we look to the past, we head for the future to reclaim the digital world. You'll understand, as we work. And then they had I Am the One. And it sounds like a Hawaiian theme song, like Baywatch Hawaii almost. Digimon, tonight forever as one Digimon. And it's really cool. Another animated cartoon, honorable mention, One Piece, the rap version. Yayo, dreaming, don't give it up, Luffy, dreaming, don't give it up, Nami, dreaming, don't give it up. So, yeah, Digimon Frontier at number 8. Number 7, Teen Titans by Hi Puffy Amiyumi. When there's trouble, you know who to call. Teen Titans, from their tower, they can see it all. Teen Titans, when there's evil on the attack, you can rest knowing they got your back. And when the world is losing all control, Teen Titans go! And it's not like you want to bang your head to, And I thought the ladies from Hi Puffy Amiyumi did a great job on that song. Number 6, Transformers G1, the first Transformers. The season 3 version is a post Transformers movie. The Transformers, robots in disguise. The Transformers, more than meets the eye. Autobots wage their battles to destroy the evil forces of the Decepticons. Transformers, robots in disguise. And this is TV theme songs we're talking about here. The show is pretty cool. Like Challenge of the GoBots is pretty cool. Their theme song though, whatever. So that's number 6. Number 5, Terrible Thunder Lizard from Eat the Cat. Dee Snider from the front man for Twisted Sister sang this theme song. Free the captured to humans. Damn, they're gonna make your day. Here comes Star Squad and Cutter. You best get out of the way. They're terrible thunder lizards. There's terrible thunder lizards. Well, like Beavis and Butthead. That. And Terrible Thunder Lizards. That's a rocking theme song. Now, number 4 could be a controversial decision on this list because, remember, you got to remember, separate art from the artist, okay? Fat Albert. The theme song was pretty catchy. But like if you hear the lyrics, like nowadays, like, gee, that didn't age well, did it? Before all the crap that happened to Bill Cosby, he created this Fat Albert, and the theme song though, and I'm gonna sing a song for you. And instead of saying Bill's gonna show you a thing or two, it should have been like, the Fat Albert and the Cosby Kids and his gang said, "We're gonna show you a thing or two. We'll have some fun now with me and all the gang, learning from each other while we do our thing. Nah, nah, nah. Gonna have a good time. Hey, hey, hey. Nah, nah, nah. Gonna have a good time." And the reason why I put it at number 4, it's a catchy theme song, all right, but like I said, the controversy, Bill Cosby, need I can say more, and don't ask me to leave it off. This is my personal preference, okay? I don't want anybody stepping on my toes on that one. So I do apologize, but I'm not. Like I said, I'm not here. I'm not going to talk about Bill Cosby or anything like this. It's like the theme song, just a theme song. These are theme songs, all right? So, number 3, Pole Position. Yeah, you didn't know this was a cartoon, huh? No, back in the 80s, when video games were popular, they made cartoons out of the video games. They might make cartoons out of Pac-Man. Out of Pac-Man. You had Captain N the Game Master. You had Legend of Zelda. You Super Mario Brothers. That's another honorable mention. Super Mario Brothers Super Show. Their theme song was pretty catchy. A little rap in the end. Rap was starting to be a thing back then too. So, but Pole Position. They're always moving. Get there on time. I don't forget the rest of the lyrics. I got to memorize that song a little bit more. But it is a pretty catchy. Look up Pole Position TV cartoon theme song. You'll like it. Trust me. Pole Position. What's behind the stunt show? Hey-oh, hey-oh, hey-oh. I thought Pole Position was pretty catchy at the time. Remember, there was a lot of, there were a lot of, cartoons were made from video games. A little bit more, like a brother-sister duo, continue, and they'd have their little sister tag along with them, to continue their parents' work. So, as fighting crime, crime fighters, something like that. So, Pole Position at number 3. Number 2, Filmation's Ghostbusters. Let's go, Ghostbusters. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, Ghostbusters. It sounded like more like Power Rangers before Power Rangers. Remember, this came out in 86. And Ghostbusters was a big thing. 84, you had the movie. But this version of Ghostbusters was originated from the original back in 1975, the live-action version. This was a continuation of that the sons take over for the fathers, and they made Tracy more look like Indiana Jones. And back in 1975, they made Tracy the gorilla wear a beanie cap with a propeller on it. But they made Tracy but then it's like they made Tracy the gorilla look goofy back in 75. But in 86, when Tracy the gorilla, and you trade that cap in for an Indiana Jones type hat. It makes him look more suave and smart, but he has that sense of humor, Tracy Gorilla. Eddie Spencer, he had the hairstyle look like John Davidson of Hollywood Squares, and that's incredible. And then you got Jake Kong Jr., Eddie Spencer Jr., and then Jake Kong. You had Futura and Jessica Rae, crushing on Jake, and and it all has a lot of humor and all that. Primeval wants to take over the world, and Ghostbusters had everything. You got Ansabone, who's always trying to sabotage the Ghostbusters by saying, "They're not home right now." And then you got Ghost Buggy complaining about the weight of Tracy and the others. And yeah, but the theme song for Filmation's Ghostbusters, I have the DVD set. Give me a second here, because I'm going to... Punching up, punching up, punching up, punching up. What? Give me a second here. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Yep, Filmation's Ghostbusters. You got Volume 1, you got Volume 2. Gotta love it. Oh, you know what? Honorable mention for a TV themes, cartoon theme song. A couple of honorable mentions. Well, the ending, you know, when the Darkstalkers ended, when they closed, every time they closed an episode, Trouble Man by Ikichi Yazawa. Love that theme song. It was the anime major thing, but I have the regular Darkstalkers, the entire Darkstalkers series, believe it or not. And also, Mobile Fighter G Gundam, their theme song was pretty cool. And got a chance, you know. So, yeah, so this is the, you know, their theme song as well. So, yeah, a couple more mentions. Yeah, I'm going back and forth here. Sorry, guys. Well, finally, we're at number 1. My personal top favorite TV cartoon theme song of all time. Saturday Super K, created by Shuki Levy, who co-produced Power Rangers with Haim Saban. It's, like I said, the song itself, the theme song itself is so 80s, it's not even funny. It even had it on his website where you can download the theme song, which I did, and I used that as a ringtone one time. Maybe I can go back to that, you know. But it was Saturday, Super K, gather round, we'll get your video friends together. And it sounded so, it was the catchiest song ever. It reminded me of the 80s so much so. It's like back in the day when I was a kid, before I even worked at the mall, I wanted to go to the mall and I hear that theme song in my head. While sniffing the pizza over at Rayoni's when it was a sit-down restaurant, or the popcorn at the theater, going to Zayre, going to Child World, or across the street to Kmart at the time back in the day. And you know, and Saturday Super K brings me back to those memories. Plus, sitting at home, watching cartoons, eating cereal, you know, Fruity Pebbles, Fruit Loops, whatever. My friend next door, she used to come over and watch them with me. We watched Kid Video. Kid Video was another cartoon, you know, with a lot of theme songs, man. Yep. So those are my top 10 favorite TV cartoon themes of all time. My personal preference. Now, before we conclude this video, the next two lists that I end up making up, this year marks the 40th anniversary of Nintendo. Remember I said about video games being a thing? Now, when the video game crash came in like the early 80s, 83, 84 after ColecoVision, but then 85, Nintendo decided, we'll throw our names in the video game ring, in a video game hat, and see what develops. They came out with their own, in 1985, they came out with their own video game system. And the pack-in game that came with most of the bundles you see now over the years, was Super Mario Brothers. Both of them are celebrating 40 years. 40 years. So what I'm going to do for the next 2 episodes, I'm going to do 2 separate lists commemorating the 40th anniversary of Nintendo. 1, I will do my personal top 10 favorite NES games, excluding the Super Mario series. Outside the Mario series, okay? 2, and here's the reason why I decided to do that. It'll be my all-time top 10 favorite Super Mario games. Okay? Bear that in mind. We're gonna do that. So, that's all the time that we have on this show. Episode number 2055 is complete. Not only that, episode 20 of Top of Shenanigan Charts. Feeling nostalgic yet? I know I am. And we're about a little over an hour away from AEW Dynamite. I know one of my favorite Aussie Angels, Miss Harley Cameron, will be fighting Deonna Purrazzo. Let's see what happens. If Harley Cameron can beat Taya Valkyrie, can she beat Deonna Purrazzo? He's had an issue with Harley as of late. Harley's going to need some backup. But who can back her up? Who knows? I'm hoping it's Mina Shirakawa. I love her. So, thank you very much for tuning into the show. I will see you on the next episode. And like I said, we got AEW Dynamite. I'll report on that after Dynamite's over. And then, tomorrow we got Press Your Luck. We got TNA Impact. We'll continue on with the crossover with NXT. And we got Rant and Rave at 8 o'clock. We're having a lot of fun. I can't wait. I feel like a monkey doing this. Alright. I'll see you guys later. You guys have a wonderful day. Until next episode comes rolling around, Mr. Announcer, please take us home, sir. That is all for today's episode. This is your announcer speaking for Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. A Big Beefy E, doing for Bob Saget Productions, and in association with Raven Bofa Telepictures and Distribution. Thank you for watching today's episode. Tune in next time for another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. Goodbye for now.